it turns out that sort of every permutation in the space is in fact eventually explored. As to how to do that well, I really feel like it's these new APIs. We think they're you asked the question of how do we know they're the right APIs. Partly from showing early versions of them to customers, partly because the people who designed them had spent many, many years in the witnessing and living with the shortcomings of the prior versions. So we were kind of coming with strong opinions, but even the strong opinions, I mean, one can sometimes predict wrongly or extrapolate wrongly or over-engineer something or whatever. So I think the cycles of customer validation, customer feedback are extremely important. I think it's also very important, and we did a lot of this, to literally write the integrations that would exist in the new world, because I think Java is maybe an example of, yes, it fixes a bunch of problems with memory management or whatever that existed with C or C++ and antecedents, but at the cost of a lot of prolixity and overhead. And in order to kind of safeguard ourselves against inadvertently over-engineering things, we forced ourselves to write a lot of API code specifically describing how we would implement various business models and flows and so forth, just to make sure that when you look at it, it feels right. But I don't want to endorse our approaches too strongly just yet. I mean, I'm feeling very optimistic, but we're I don't know what fraction, but 60, 70% done or something, but not like 100%. And so I don't want to prematurely declare any victory.
How do you, Patrick Collison, use AI?
Well, the main ways are the predictable ones, where I use LLM chat tools a lot, and
what do you use them for?
Mainly for answering kind of factual or empirical questions that I'm curious about. So for deep research style questions, I don't always use deep research, and now that the LLMs are getting better at tool use and just navigating the web themselves, you don't need deep research as much. But for answering empirical or factual questions, I wish they were useful for